Okay, so here we are right here. We're going to do number in the Bira Zohar. We're going to get started. I don't know if we'll finish it. This Bira Zohar on page Yud Aleph, which is on page Yud Aleph. So it says like this. We'll just read a little bit of this on the top. It says the Ale, and then we have the Yud Gimel. Itmer v'al rekiach hazecha b'shuch b'bechidis yesod kenizker v'ne'emar v'tzadik yesod olam. So the tzadik, which is yesod, he is the one that YESOD Olam. So how does that phrase work? That's the problem, is YESOD Olam. He's the foundation in one way, but he means to say that it's YESOD. So let's go over to number Yud Gimel and see if we can get a little bit of this done. Bring this down further. It's very small print. So he said number Yud Gimel, he says, Va'aler itma v'tzadik YESOD Olam. Called Duktam Befarish Betzadik Dahainu Yesod. We always say that. Whoso the Maimed as Hamalchus Shehi Olam. And this is the secret. Now he uses this word Ma'amed, which stands her, causes her to develop. Is that what he means by Ma'amed as a Malchus? He establishes the Malchus, which is also known as Olam. Paratam Shah Olam Aruchni, when we talk about the Malchus and Ruchnias, Hefech HaGashmi, which is the opposite of physicality. So he says you have this. The Yesod, he said the Neshama, its Yesod is down below, and the Ruchnius, which is usually Zer Anpin, Yesod Lamala. Now, exactly, I'm a little bit famished about exactly what he means to say. Pirish results of the rabbis explain how Olam Omud al Amud Achud Echad V'Tzadik Shemo. So the ability of the Yesod to function is very important to the establishment and the security of the world. Or the sustaining of the V'Tzadik Yesod Olam. It's the Tzadik that is able to actually found and sustain the world. Calls it of aromas the malchus who's sod olama omed. So this phrase omed is troubling for me, but he's going to use it. So since he's using it, try to find something to say about it. Calls it of aromas the malchus, which is the sod of the olad haomed ala amud shehu yesod. It's the concept of a world that stands on a column. Let's say it's a straight line, and he said which is yesod. Now, again, what it means stands, that's the problem. But then, v'hainu, k'defrashti sha'olam ruchni yisod lamala. So what this means, in the ruchnius, which refers usually to Zer Anpin, yisod lamala, its yisod is going to be up above. V'lahai pirusha, ikra hachidish, akasav shatzadik shuhu yisod, ena inyan ashba'inu. That's not the Inyan that wants to let us hear. But it doesn't want to talk about the Yesod. It wants to talk about that it's Ma'amed, so to speak, as Malchus. Yesod, the Kiyam law. It's what makes her, sustains her, builds her. Behind it, B'tzadik, who Yesod, the Kiyam Olam, is talking about Malchus. So what stands Malchus, what causes Malchus to flourish? So he said, Chadahainu, Chidish Kiyuma. So now we're talking about, once again, we have this word Kiyuma of her stature, the renewal of her stature. Kibi Yesod Atzbel Lo Ashbel Inu Medi. But just looking at the Yesod, that's really not the focus. It doesn't tell us anything. For the period, because according to this is a problem. Shahoyu Roish Yomra V'Olam Tzadik Yesod. It should have said V'Olam Tzadik Yesodo. It's so Yesod could also mean like a foundation, like that. So he said the Olam Sadik Yesodo. Asi cross, so now it comes along a pasuk. Now here's a good place to get lost. And here we are. Okay, it's on the next page on Yud Gimel. He says so he says the Pashta. So he says, La'ashma inu chidushim ba'olam atachton, to let us know chidushim in the lower world, sha'at tzadik yisoda, that it is the tzadik that makes it be. Amnam im nifresh v'tzadik, so if you explain like this, v'tzadik yisod olam mamish, YESOD olam agash YESOD lamata, which has a sod down below. Now this is problematic for me. That is, what does he mean when he says that the YESOD is down below? It's actually, so he says, the word phrases like this: the tzaddik is down below. Well, what does it mean he's down below? He's up above Malchus. See, because it receives everything from up above it. Shehina Sphere Shalom Shemelov. V'chatam Shach Yesod, the Nikra Yesod Lama Shema Olav, Ki Iker Hola Olam Elyon L'Chashpia V'Lachamshek V'Zechel Shleimus HaSphirish Sheyashpia Lamata. That's what it does. It pours out from what it gets up above. It's like a hose. She'im V'Loch Yashpia V'Loch Yushba, but it doesn't have anything in it, and they can't do anything. L'chein Yomer Atach V'Chidush B'Yesod Atzmo, behind the Mida Zu Arona, that is the Mida of YESOD, but told we call Mitzius Elyon, Olam, Elyon, all the upper, everything that's coming into it, that's how it sustains it. It gets, that's it. Behind those who YESOD Olam Elyon, behind the Chiddush B'Shnei Inyanim, something new in two different ways. Hamshachas Kala Olam Elyon Derek Bo, everything comes through him. It's not like anything else. Min Elyona, v'chod mekabel menatza. Shezecha be'eder of Ela b'tzadik yisod okol metzios. It actually forms up all of reality. Olam Elyon d'chayda d'chashmiein d'chiddushi bei. So what's happening of it? The shekol ha'olam Elyon omad b'misyached bo adkan. Well, we made it just under the bell here, and so that was a shiur. I know that these shiurim are all basically in yeshivish type Hebrew. For those of you who can follow it, great. Our idea is really to get the idea out, not that we're building thousands and thousands of. We just always really looking for here is one or two people that are interested in this, interested enough to go, and you have the ability to go deeper. This is Baruch Fleischman. You've been listening to the Tikkun Elevator Kolo.